Jury selection is underway in the trial of a former Minneapolis police officer.
Derek Chauvin is accused in the death of George Floyd. Lawyers questioned 9 potential jurors today. 3 of them have been seated as jurors. This process was postponed yesterday while waiting for a Court of Appeals decision on a possible additional charge against Chauvin. We spoke with attorney Joe Tamburino, who's not involved with this case, about what it takes to get seated on a jury.
You have to be fair and impartial. You have to be able to look at all of the evidence and not decide the case till all of the evidence is into the jury. And if you have any prejudices or biases, then you can't be on the jury.
Esme Murphy is live in Minneapolis with more on what happened today. Esme?
Well, Frank, as the 3 jurors were chosen, we can tell you that there was news late this afternoon on an unexpected front. The prosecution in the case appealed to the Minnesota Supreme Court to add an additional third-degree murder charge. Throughout the jury selection process, Derek Chauvin, in a light gray suit and mask, took extensive notes. Many of those questioned revealed they had strong views of the case. One 19-year-old trade school student who says his father was once racially profiled by Minneapolis police said this.
For what I know, the MPD has a history of corruption and just I just hear that there's a lot of bad cops in the MPD. I don't really trust law enforcement.
This juror was eliminated from the pool by the judge. Also eliminated by the defense, 2 Hispanic jurors, including a man in his 20s or 30s who was questioned about his answers on the jury questionnaire by defense attorney Eric Nelson.
As you said, the cop performed an illegal tactic with his knee across the neck.
Yes, in the video it looks like his knee is a little high.
The prosecution objected to the defense striking the 2 Hispanics, arguing that violates the Supreme Court Batson ruling, which bars exclusion from juries solely on race.
The defense has made its preemptory challenge now, and it's the 2nd person of color in the jury pool, and the state has raised a Batson challenge.
The judge ruled the exclusion of the 2 Hispanics was proper and that the defense had used criteria other than race. Derek Chauvin at times huddled with his attorney during the selection process. The first juror that was picked was a white male in his 20s or 30s who is a chemist active in his synagogue and lives in Minneapolis with his fiancée. The second juror picked was a woman who was in her 20s or 30s, originally from northern Minnesota, whose uncle is a police officer. Now, the race of that woman is not known for sure, but according to the notes of a pool reporter, she may be biracial. The third juror that was chosen is a man who is white, who is in his 30s, and who is an auditor.
All right, Esme, thank you.
And CBS Minnesota is your source for live updates during jury selection. We will stream the entire trial once opening statements begin. You can watch free on any devices through the CBS News app or just go to WCCO.com.